Here we have the current stock market update for SOFI Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, this is the 1 hour price chart. Each candle on this time frame represents a 1 hour trading period. And as we can see here, we're sort of moving right back into these prior highs, which are starting to post right around $8.60. So the current price movement, we're not seeing a lot of follow through to begin with, is the main point that I would probably be focusing on at the moment. I mean, if I was along this stock, the fact that you haven't seen any real significance in the follow through after this break above $8.52, in my opinion, would be a cause for concern. Normally, what you would expect to see after a share price break like this would be the triggering of certain stop loss orders that might be focused in the other direction. And, we're really not seeing that here. I mean, this is very tepid, should I say, watching paint dry type of price action here, because what we're seeing here is, very limited follow through after share prices did break above this prior resistance level at $8.52. So currently this price high comes in at, it looks like 861 is the near term price high. And currently we're trading around $8.54. So if we look at this current price level, 854, and then we compare that to, this late August price high, which came in at $8.30, that would give you a grand total of 2.8%. In the overall share price gain that has been seen during this period of time. So what we're really looking at here is this stretch of time here. So, obviously there's a lot of optimism about this stock, which is common for stocks that are popular on the internet. But what we're really seeing here is a very tepid sideways, really, price movement where share price action to the top side, even when we're breaking through major resistance levels, just sees very limited follow through here. And I would start to be worried about that specifically if I was currently long this stock. So quickly, we'll just take a look at the indicator reading here because this is the hourly time frame, and this tends to be a closely watched indicator reading. So as we can see here, the balance of the evidence modestly, slightly does still favor the top side, the bullish price direction, because what we're seeing here is an uptrend line in the momentum reading that has now been tested on 3 separate occasions. However, it has to be noted that this is being balanced out by the fact that there's this negative trend line here on the top of the RSI, which does suggest that negative trend momentum is currently being seen. In addition to that, what you do have here is a very clear development of a bearish divergence at these higher levels. So what that means is that share prices are now making new highs. 861 is a higher high relative to 852. But as we can see here, the indicator reading is not confirming this price action to the top side. So when you pair that with the fact that we're not really seeing much follow through here, we did get this break above 852. This really didn't trigger a lot of stop loss action that tends to fuel that follow through to the top side whenever you see these resistance breaks. So if you combine that with the fact that there is now a clear bearish divergence that is developing on the hourly time frame, it does look here like you're starting to be in store here for a turnaround, ready to be in store here for a turnaround and price movement to the downside. So, that does remain to be seen. We are trading near the highs, which is encouraging. I mean, we also haven't seen any significant failures here, which is a positive point that can be made. But overall, this is just a lot of sideways price action. And I think what does need to be focused on here is, you can make the argument that, it's overall on balance, this isn't a bearish price move. I mean, we're not really seeing, share prices trading at $5 right now. But in order to get this 2.8% gain that we're currently looking at relative to current prices, you had to experience a lot of drawdown to get there. I mean, look at all this downside price movement that you had to deal with in order to get there. And this is even including periods of time where we have seen supportive fundamental events. I mean, this is a banking app, which is really all it is. And what we're seeing from the fundamental side of the equation is that The lower interest rate. The interest rate cut that was recently enacted by the Federal Reserve hasn't really done much to help this stock. I mean, on balance, we've actually seen negative price movement. So when you pair that with the technical side of the picture here, the actual price action, there's not much going on here. I mean, I really just don't see much of an argument here for being highly bullish on this stock, and there does seem to be a bit of a cult following here that is directed at this name. There are some people that are kind of fiercely loyal to SoFi, which is just a banking app. So that's very strange to me. We tend not to, in the trade members only trading section, we tend to focus on much more interesting companies. I think I can say, I think I can fairly say, this is just, if Cash App was a stock, I mean, would you buy it? I mean, I don't know if you would. So, as things currently stand here, we are seeing some upward price movement. This has moved into a new highs at 861. That does surpass the prior high at 852. But this stock has a long series of just posting these moderately higher highs, just going back to 806 here, 795. This here is 830. I can mark that on the price chart. So $8.30. 852, 861. I mean, and then during those periods of time, you have to deal with these significant drawdowns to the, price movements in the negative direction. I mean, it's extremely strange to me. And I really do think that a lot of this boring price action does come from the fact that it is just an internet stock. This isn't an undiscovered gem. I mean, this isn't, it really isn't an interesting company in any way. It's just a banking app. I don't really get all of the enthusiasm here. So, just to close out the video here, this is modestly positive movement here. I would continue to maintain a positive bias here as long as share prices are able to maintain roughly $8.15. The old high came in at $8.09. So, if we start to break below there, then you're falling back inside of the exponential moving average cluster at that point. And then I think that the best you could hope for at that stage would be sort of a sideways period of consolidation. Here's the current stock market update for SOFI Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.